Are we going to start a club or what's going on?
We're runaways.
But how are we gonna leave?
With our feet.
Thanks. Thanks, Tim. Always with the greatest fucking ideas.
How would you leave?
My dad has a boat. We could leave with my boat. With me boat.
What about my horse?
You can bring your fucking horse. I don't know.
That's your dad's boat.
So?
That's stealing.
It's not stealing if I'm gonna get it later.
But it's...
He's supposed to give it to me.
So we killed your dad.
So no, not.
That's fucked
We
up.
don't.
Just be quiet.
Listen.
The boat's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, my dad owns a boat.
How big is the boat?
This is a trading boat.
Yeah, it's a good boat.
And a small team can do, and it's meant for cargo, animal travel, animal.
Yay, I can bring my horse.
So we all meet
And
up.
Gandalf.
Yeah.
Well, let's do a couple of things here. In the morning after this very interesting discussion, actually, in the morning after this, there is a fascinating event. Okay.
Okay.
Across the whole sky. There is a call, like a horn. And that horn call is so loud and so penetrating, everybody is awakened by it. And not only that, but you can see in the sky spearmen and flights of arrows and charges. These images that are surrealistic and partly the clouds and things like that are occurring, and they are all converging over you. They're all converging here, and everybody who is able-bodied, arms. They get the weapons. They get their shields are taken from the walls and things like that, and every one of them comes to the primary longhouse and complexes, and it's almost, they're not robots. But they are so much more directed in their behavior than you have ever seen, and you can tell.
So we don't do this.
Correct. This is, you're not quite of the age where you're considered adults.
But
This
okay,
magic
so all
does
the
not.
adults.
But we have the time to steal weapons now.
Right.
If we want to bring weapons with us.
Oh, you just steal everything.
However,
Listen, it's gonna
each
be
of the-
fine.
and each
No.
of- right. Each of you is grabbed or indicated that you have to come, right? So
Well,
your
me too,
parents,
or-
yeah,
Ah.
and well, no, even better. 3 people about your age. In fact, they're in your age group as well,
Kids.
right? And their names are Abastion, Rax, and Aveline. 2 guys and a woman. They are your age, and they show up specifically for Justin.
What?
And they have these war axes and things.
Wait, no.
Fuck me. That
And they
sucks.
say,
What
and
was
they
the
say, and
Rax?
they, Rax, R-A-X, and
I got
they,
Gandalf.
right? And they have their weapons, and they say, you come with us. The chief wants you.
Wait, what?
Say
We all have an outdoor weapons separately.
And they very much are like not your armed escort. They are making you go.
You don't have a choice.
And you know them. They're fellow teenagers, and they are looking pretty happy with themselves.
Rack is
They're
definitely the
looking-
one eating dirt.
Rex,
definitely.
what the fuck?
Right. Go ahead and make you want to do a charisma check on them to see or make some sort of interaction with them?
Yeehaw.
Wait, are
What
we
would you
all
say?
hanging out or are we separated?
At the moment you're separated.
Okay, yeah.
Because you did sleep somewhere. Right.
Very true.
So
Probably
should
the
I?
tent.
I'm gonna try to ask them
Roll the
what's
mess.
going on and why the chief wants me and not Seth will.
They said, "Oh, he's got Setwell already. You'll see. Guess what? You're our shaman now,
Wait, excuse me, what?
or will be in just a little bit. Come on." Right. Don't cry for him. He's a traitor. Think about it.
Trade.
No, he has no
You
spirit.
can think I do a mirror. Reflect.
Gets into bed again.
Why did I choose that?
Seven.
Should I roll?
At the moment, I want you to roll. Well, are you rolling to interact with them?
I don't know.
Or in that case, I want you to roll your.
Bite them.
No. There's something that is actually kind of important. I want you to roll listen at this point.
Listen, okay, listen 30. So, no. 9. No, it's 69.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
No. Okay. Then in that case, you do not hear the physical call, but Gandalf, right? Gandalf tells you.
Oh, it talks to you.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
It's like,
right. And tells you, look.
What the fuck do you mean?
It doesn't mean your eyes. You know, it's like you have to shift your attention to the spirit plane. You can do that. Right?
Did you just fart?
the
Brain
tattered, bleeding, dying body of Setwell's fetch has come to you, crawled through the spirit plane, like not in a good spider crawl way.
you're like,
And like a miss,
Yeah,
like
in a
leg,
kind of
two
yeah,
leg.
in a kind of drag yourself.
Yeah, with only
Kind
like
of
3
way,
legs
with
left.
blood smearing all
thing.
over, right, and coming to you, and and
oh,
the
well, this fucking sucks.
yeah, and
Can I
and-
heal?
and-
Can I heal it?
healing? No, you cannot heal a spirit, right?
Not with that
But,
attitude.
right, it is dying, and it is pleading. It says, "They are killing him. They are killing him." It says, do not let them get away with it.
Kill them.
Kill them.
I'm a fucking herbalist. I got a fucking snail. What am I supposed to do? Cover them in slime?
Your fetch merges spiritually with this one as it dies,
So-
and it gives up the spells it knows into your fetch.
Does my snail have 8 eyes now? So it's like,
Oh my god.
No,
Snail, spider, goat.
the spider fetch dies.
Oh.
But it was able to transfer the spells that it had been stored in it to.
You're ready.
what?
You just cracked your knuckles into the microphone.
Yeah. Edit.
No, it's
That's right.
ASMR.
1,000 people across the world suddenly are triggered by this sound. No,
ASMR
we're
stuff
not,
right
yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So now what we have is then this moment, and of course in ordinary walking,
Yeah.
you are just walking with these people who think that you are curiously submissive because you're not talking to them.
And you're 16. You
Right.
have to.
Well, they are there, but these are like mean teens,
Oh,
right?
man. Oh,
Mean
man.
teens with you. You know, they're quite happy with their new status. They're quite happy with this
Good note, English.
this new way of
I love that you wrote that down.
yes.
Cursed
And then
be
an
rats.
angry face.
And so, yeah, maybe Rax was your friend, earlier. No, now he seems to be really happy with his new war axe.
Damn dirt eater.
Yes. And so we
Bite the
have,
dirt. Dust. Oh, there.
what we have then is that you can stay on the spirit plane and look ahead if you want,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Let's do that.
Or, and better yet, your fetch can go look.
Oh, wait, that's gonna be real slow.
No, not so much.
Spirit distances.
Not so much. So
Throw-
your
Throw it
fetch,
like a Pokeball.
right. Your fetch will go and look, and you can, and it will come back, and they have strapped Jackson to, or not just Jackson. See, they've strapped Setwell to, but they have tied him to a framework of poles that would be spears. They have lit a fire with coals, and they're roasting him over it. He's like at a diagonal over this,
boy.
and they are They've only done this once, but they're ready to do it again, just simply to drive a spear through his body in a non-fatal place.
But why?
And they are, and Vind is explaining this because everybody has brought arms, and armor is being given the new weapons, and they roar in one voice. He has used a rune spell called Command Worshippers. He has used rune magic, which is only a god can give you the power for rune magic. Your own power cannot power it. And he has used rune magic to call everybody together. And he's going to cast this spell called Morale. And if he extends Morale for hours, maybe he'll wait on Morale because it gives you all the benefits of fanaticism, the minor spell. And so he's saying, yes, this is the first is the call. Then we have the power, and we shall strike.
Fuck you, Vin.
And so and most of the other teams are on board with this. This is their chance.
Oh.
Right?
We're not.
No.
Are we there?
Oh yeah. Well, you've been dragged.
Yeah.
Oh, we've
You're
been
being dragged.
but
My point is, I'm not saying you're there yet. This is what his fetch is saying.
Okay.
And so it's kind of, we will see what your characters do in response to see if you try to get out of this or something.
Save me. Or kill them, I don't know.
And so he's saying Setuel is betraying us. Setuel is not behind this war effort, and he has inducted the new shaman, and we will make sure the new shaman knows his place. And it says, this is no time for tending spiders and healing wounds. This is a time for blood. This is a time for victory.
I chop off both my arms.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Can't do shit now.
Yeah. Right. So that is your that's your situation. That's what
You're being dragged there right now.
Right. Gandalf lets you know this is what is happening.
Gandalf, why?
Yeah. And this is like, and you actually see it through Gandalf's perception. So this is horrific. This is a person being tortured to death, as an example, and adults are cheering.
Your mom is.
Yeah.
My mom's asshole.
Yeah. So this is
Damn it, Mom.
right. This this is what you are perceiving. So what are the three of you going to do? You are not. This was a special set of people sent to go get him.
Yeah.
With you are just being told, "Come along."
Yeah,
What?
I think somebody like wakes me up. I'm sleeping in a tent or something.
Mhm. Well, you were awakened by the horn for sure. You
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
it.
So I'm like sitting there, like what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
And then people are, walking past the tent towards the
Right.
longhouse. So yeah, I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Like following everybody. I'm thinking maybe danger. So
Mm-hmm.
I think I bring my weapons just in case somebody's attacking or something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, it's probably Well, and they say, "Good. We need the outriders to go. Prepare your horse. Get ready."
For what?
I'm 16.
And this is said over the adult's shoulder
Yeah.
as they're walking quickly over their shoulder.
Yeah, so
and
like-
they said, everything, all of it, as they go forward.
That's vague. Okay. I go and saddle my horse.
And so, and yes, the people are jumping onto their horses and riding, eagerly
Yeah.
over. Though when I was reading the rune magic, and I was like, oh, this war chief stuff is bad. The way I combine it into my war god is really mean. It's really mean. So,
Yeah, we just got. I'm not trying to save this fucking village. We're leaving.
So what are you going to do?
We're gonna start our own village.
No, I want
Well,
to know what Veronica does, especially.
Well, I don't. I'm so tiny. People could just lift me and drag me there. I don't want to go because I'm like, why the fuck should I go into the fucking long house with everybody else when there's like arrows everywhere? I want to leave, so I want to try and question if I want to tell you guys to like get out of there and come to the boat
Yeah, I'm like,
somehow, or if I'm going to go to the boat at once and like prepare it and then go get you guys, so we can just run, jump on, leave.
Do you want to go in? Either one is fine.
Yeah, I'll go fix the boat.
Okay.
Prepare the boat.
Move quietly just in case.
Oh,
19!
nice.
Oh, right.
I'm
So
quiet
you,
as a mouse.
you are not grabbed and
Nope.
dragged or something.
Yay.
I was going to say maybe you're going to have to fight somebody
Yeah.
to get there,
Nope,
but you
I'll
don't.
move quietly.
Excellent. Mark it.
Mark it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Neat. So I go prepare the boat.
We were shocked when we played this last year, and we discovered how much fun it was to be playing all these terrible failures.
Yeah.
And the few that work are like these
Oh
magnificent moments, you know, that change everything. The fact is, yes, you're able to get there and get the boat ready.
Cool.
No problem
Right.
at all.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. So I'll prepare the boat and then head over to the longhouse to find these guys
Right.
and then try to
Excellent.
get out.
By the time you get there, some things will have happened.
Yeah,
so-
I get that.
Right.